Ooh, look at that action. That was a cool camera swift move, babe.
Little swift move there. Did you see that?
Hi, everyone. My name is Jenny Craig.
I'm Jeremy Craig.
And we're here at Copper Bottom Craft Distillery.
We are live.
We are live in Holly Hill. Yes. So welcome. Happy Thursday.
I feel like this camera lens is weird here. Hold on one second. Let me fix this lens. We're still trying the new technology out, you know what I'm saying?
But we're very confident in today. And it looks like my mom is already here and she's not blowing up my phone, so it must be working right this week.
Okay.
How's your week going?
That's how my week's going.
He has been working very hard, especially on the outside of the building.
Yes. It's hot outside. I don't know, and I know not everybody's in the Daytona Beach metropolitan area, but it's hot here.
How hot is it today in the distillery?
It wasn't as bad today. It was 95 today.
We just got back, to be quite honest, we just got back from a great vacation, a great Disney vacation in Orlando. I say vacation, it was 2 nights. That's a vacation.
Yeah.
That counts.
Yeah.
It was 2 nights and it was great. We did Animal Kingdom for the first time with our little girls, and we did Magic Kingdom. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun. We got to hang out with the girls and step away for a minute, which was good.
Take a break before the impending next Saturday comes on.
Yeah.
Speaking of. So today we are going to be talking about all things craft in the Volusia County area. So craft beer, craft spirits, craft mead.
Yeah, so we have a special guest today.
Who better to talk about the craft world than our very own, drum roll please, Vinny!
Vinny's here.
Hi, Vinny.
Hey guys, how we doing today?
Good. Come on in. We got plenty of room.
So Vinny thinks he's on here to talk about beer. I think we're actually going to pull one of these like Maury moments on him, and
you are not the father.
You are the father.
Oh, I've heard both.
Okay. All right, never mind then. So no, we're going to talk about all things craft though. So
there is such a movement right now in Volusia County of these craft breweries. I mean, taking over the world.
What's the current number? Because I know I've been quoting like 16, but I think it's more than that now.
No, actually, I think we're at like 15 now, and we have a couple of them in the works.
I know there's at least 2 more on the way.
Yeah, I just talked to Kevin yesterday over at Ormond Garage Brewing. They're looking hopefully by December. I know that you guys have one right down the road.
Red Pig coming
We
in.
do not have one.
No,
there is one opening.
I'm sorry, I meant neighbors. They have neighbors coming in. And I know McKay's is getting ready to be open hopefully by January as well to have their brewery in.
Wow.
They're everywhere.
I know that there is another one going in Orange City. Which is the guys from Buster's Bistro out of Sanford.
I didn't know about that
They're
one.
coming in to do one. They took over the old Chinese buffet down there, which I'm going to miss seriously. So we have that coming in. I know we have the other distillery up there in New Smyrna. Right?
I've lost count at this point. I lost count.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
kind of going.
Yeah.
That's a craft style thing.
It's
a distillery. So we're just kind of counting all craft stuff.
Sorry,
we're going through. I think it's about 15 or 16 if you go, and we have lost count. Just being in the 2 counties.
Come this way. Come be by me.
Okay, just being in the 2 counties here, and it's a big thing, and they're all good. I mean, we have them out in Ormond, we have them out in New Smyrna. There's breweries. We have them Palm Coast, Moonrise. We have them all the way down Central 28 down at the Berry Run on the border.
For people who say that Daytona and the Daytona area doesn't have much going on,
That's what I have to say. Can you say that again?
To all of you. There is so much happening.
She's right.
Take a brew tour for the day. You can't do it in a day. You shouldn't do it in a day.
Don't do it in a day.
We even have a winery up in Flagler Beach.
There is Flagler.
Yeah. And they make
Flagler
wine slushies. Have you ever had a wine slushie? I'm telling you, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Great little place up there. So there's a lot going on, guys. There's a lot of people down here that are putting their heart and souls into their businesses. I know we mentioned a few more. We've got Half Wall. We've got a Persimmon Hollow. We've got New Smyrna Beach Brewing. We've got Odd Elixir Meadery. Did you say meadery, Vin?
What is a mead, Vin?
Oh, mead.
We can never get this right on this, so please inform us.
A mead, basically, in one word, is a honey wine. Mead is one of the oldest
You're right.
It's one of the oldest forms of alcohol. It's pretty much fermented honey and water. We have Odd Elixir Meadery down in D-Land. And they're a little bit different than most meads. A lot of your meads are 12, 13, 15%. Their meads are what we call more Florida style. They're looking at about 5 to 7% alcohol. They've got a peach, they've got a key lime, they've got all kinds of great stuff. And that's Anne-Marie and Blair down there.
And I'll tell you, the key lime mixes really well with our vodka.
Oh, it does.
Just so you know.
Yes.
We've tried it.
Yeah, with ice. It's delicious.
Yes.
Are they bringing that?
Yeah, they should have the key lime, hopefully.
We might have to try that
On
again.
Saturday. I know these guys have been talking about a lot, and in case you guys don't know, I'm on the local radio station here, 95.7 The Hog on Fridays. I've been talking about it, but we're really excited about the Beer Fest this weekend.
Riverside Beer, Mead, and Spirits Festival.
Absolutely.
That's
we're
a mouthful.
super excited. It is a mouthful. And you're going to have a
And you're
mouthful.
gonna have a
when
mouthful,
you're, Yeah,
exactly.
doing the whole thing.
All right, so we'll talk about that more in a couple minutes, but let's talk more about the trends happening among the breweries around town. What are we seeing? They've all got their tasting room where you can go in and try different things.
Some have restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, but trends as far as beers, like I know the hip thing a couple years ago was like IPAs and triple IPAs and 10 times IPAs.
Now it's hazy IPAs.
Hazy IPAs.
Yeah, so they're hazy IPAs. People call them
Do you get
juicy
hazy
IPAs.
from the IPA?
Yeah, you can get hazy if you drink enough of it. But some of them call them New England style IPAs. Some of them call them hazy IPAs. They're pretty much unfiltered IPAs with a different hop profile in them. More of a New England style, East Coast hops versus the West Coast hops. So,
East Coast.
West Coast representing. They're actually even growing hops in Florida, which was deemed impossible at one time.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, but I believe it was FSU.
No, I think
No,
it was
US.
University of Florida.
University of Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, University of Florida. Sorry.
Da-da, da.
Stop it. See, you got her started. There was no reason for that, Benny.
I'm a Syracuse fan.
Go Gator.
Ah, you're a Syracuse fan?
I'm a
I like
Syracuse
Syracuse
fan,
too.
yeah.
The orange.
The orange.
Orange and blue.
But they
All day.
they put it together. They put it together to grow hops down there. So I know Wops Hops. They're in
Yeah.
Sanford, but they have one of your barrels.
Yes.
They actually did a wet hop
2
IPA.
barrels, actually.
Oh, they have 2 barrels
yeah.
now.
A wet IPA?
Yeah,
Can you be a dry beer?
Oh, no, what it is, is instead of drying the hops out and compressing them into pellets, they're fresh hops. They bring them in, and they have to crush the glands to open them up, get the oils out, and do it. So it's fresh, super. They call them wet hops.
Wet hops.
Absolutely. So we're looking
on,
looking
Jen.
I'm
forward
going to
to
leave that one
going
alone. All right.
Are they moist hops?
No.
Guys.
Oh, that word moist. Everybody likes that. So they can be. They can be. But
So I know that we're working with breweries around with the barrels and whatnot. Our breweries, do they work with each other on
yeah,
anything?
they do. There's some guys that'll work with people if they're out of hops or malts. They'll work with them. I know some of the guys are trying to do some collaborations here and there. But it's right now they're just trying to get themselves going, and that's why we do the Beer Fest. I know we're trying to put together a Volusia collaboration, maybe with 4 or 5 of the local Volusia guys to get together and maybe brew the same beer with each other in each brewery. We've talked about that, so get their different takes on it.
That'd be kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Just kind of working with it. I know you guys have been doing a phenomenal job with the barrels, working with everybody. And I was just telling you, I got my buddy down in Orlando, so we may be able to see some of their barrel hop stuff or barrel aged stuff in Orlando at
Yeah, we have to.
1010.
We'll have to talk about
For
that,
those
yeah.
of you who are just tuning in, this guy right here is our surprise guest. This is Vinny from SR Perrott. We didn't even discuss who you are and what you do.
I'm sorry.
He's
I'm
the
Vinny.
beer guy,
I'm Vinny.
craft beer guy.
I'm the craft import manager for SR Perrott. I've been selling craft beer here for the past 12 years. Kind of started our division that we have, kept it going. So I work with all the breweries from Sam Adams, Sierra Nevada, Dogfish Head, all the way down to Tomoka, Central, all those guys. I'm kind of try to lure them in to come with us and distribute, work with them on what beers to bring in, what not to bring in. We have a guy that works with the inventories, but I work with him. We do all that kind of stuff. So it's and plus get out there and sell it too.
So you know the guys at these bigger breweries?
Yeah, I know some of them. I met Sam Calgione. I met Jim Cook. I met Ken Grossman.
Cool.
I met,
Who has really impressed you?
They all have. I will tell you a cool story about Jim Cook. We've had Sam Adams since 1989 here in this area, and I believe the first Sam tapped outside of Disney was tapped here at Beachside at an old account called Burn Castle.
Really?
In 1989.
Any folks remember the old Burn Castle?
Yeah, it's now Glenn from Shores Fest House is the one who used to own it. His brother's Ted that owns Thunderbox. So they tapped that first down there. He showed up in a limo and all that stuff. So about 5 years ago, I went out to the Great American Beer Fest, and they had a meet and greet with Jim Cook. And I went up to him. I said, "How you doing, sir? I just want to say thank you. I appreciate what you did." And he's like, "Oh, well, what brewery or what distributor you with?" I said, "A little one down in Florida. You never heard of us?" And he goes, "Who?" I said, "Well, I saw Perrott." And he goes, "Oh, I know them." I'm like in my head going, "You don't know who we are." And he goes, "Are you here with Gary or Michelle?" And that's the owners. And I went, "Okay."
So he
I stepped
does.
back a second and said, "Okay, this is awesome." So most of those big guys that are in that are so cool. They're real good guys. Ken Grossman. They're all real good guys. Greg Cook from Stone, he does that beer called Arrogant Bastard, and he is that. I have met him. So we won't get into
kidding,
it. Works.
Just kidding, sir. You're wonderful.
No, he knows. I told him that. So we're all good. But they make phenomenal beers. So.
Cool, very cool. We will still be awesome too.
Yeah, I'm not so
Once
sure.
we're all
Now,
huge.
Jeremy, I think
There's
so.
a good chance I won't
think
be.
Jeremy will, but you I see turning already.
The fame. We get on these little live casts here, and it gets to her.
Okay.
Changed her
The
shirt
hair,
4 times.
Four
before she
times.
got
The
on
hair
here.
and makeup.
I'm sorry, I
crew.
gained 10 pounds in the last week at Disney World and nothing fits.
You should see like the whole crew behind us,
it's
like the hair
amazing.
and makeup people. It's ridiculous.
We don't
Look at
get any
this.
hair and makeup, just
None.
her. It was the whole thing.
I don't have any hair.
No, you don't.
Or
You don't.
makeup,
Or
for that
makeup,
matter.
absolutely. So you're all shiny.
I need it. If I don't wear it, people will be like, "Oh, are you sick? Did you not sleep well last night?"
Listen, I'm
Rude.
going to be honest with you. It's very tough to be this pretty, so I understand on that part. You got to keep
tough.
it toned
You know
down.
what? I had a girl say to me, I'm sorry, I have to say this right now. A girl said to me a couple days ago, I hope she's not watching this. She goes, she overheard me talking about the fact that we've got a couple babies, and she said, "You look really good for just having a baby."
Is that a compliment?
Well, the youngest one is almost 2. And I was like,
For just having a
Thank
baby,
you.
you look great.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, sometimes the gestation period runs long. Right?
"Okay, can we just stop?" Anyway, thank you, Valerie. She always looks fabulous. People are really blowing us up today. This is fun.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
Really been.
So, like I
I've
say,
been going through there, so I haven't really seen
we've
it.
got some really cool stuff going on here in Volusia Flagler, and it's not going to stop. If you check, I think
Can't
there's
stop,
a
won't
company.
stop? Is that what you said?
Yeah. What's the name of the bus company that does the?
Oh, the
Florida
Brew
Brew
Tours.
Tours.
Florida
the
Brew Tours.
Yep. So you got the Florida Brew Tours doing that all the time.
Those guys are awesome.
You can contact them if you don't want to drive around. They'll put you in a bus, and
Drive you
we
around.
supply them with samples and stuff. You have a sample on the bus.
Our
and
town may not have a trolley, St. Augustine,
Yet.
but we've got Florida Brew Tours.
Yes, we got a beer bus.
Beer bus. And it's like
absolutely.
nice and chartered and all.
And everything. And then if you don't want the nice and chartered one, for Deland Craft Beer
Vinny will
Fest-
come pick you up. And
I got a pickup truck. I got a van that says free candy. No, we have
It's a big white van, no windows.
free beer. We actually have.
Vinny, get a haircut. Mark Champagne just said.
Why are you watching, Mark? You should be working.
Seriously.
Ooh, don't call people out. Let
people
them do the. We need the viewers.
We actually do something during Volusia Flagler Beer Week, which comes in February. We take an old school bus and
Yes.
we load people up on it, and we just load it with beer, and we take it around to all our local breweries and distilleries and whatever else we can hit.
And when they say loaded up,
It's
they're
loaded.
not kidding.
No, so you can either do it nice and plush and air conditioned anytime during the year. If you want to do it in February and get all loaded up and whatever, you can do it then. And then, as a matter of fact, in 2 weeks, October 6th on a Saturday, they're doing a cosplay bus. You can go on
Cosplay?
Cosplay. You can dress up whatever you want. Yeah, I'm gonna go as the Incredible Hulk Elder Years. So we get it all set. I'm not going shirtless. But
really?
Yeah, no,
I'm not
it's
going
not
then.
good. I'd have to wear a
Sorry.
bikini top. So they're looking at the doing this in a couple weeks. You can go on Facebook and look it up, but it's a cool thing. That's with Anne-Marie and her charity, the ones that are working with you guys
cool,
this weekend.
Cool,
So,
cool.
Absolutely. So there is a lot of stuff going on, guys. I mean, where else can you get on a bus dressed as Superman and get hammered?
You know what? What do you say to that? I don't.
don't?
I like that
Yeah,
actually.
I know.
Yeah.
You remind me of Professor X, except you're standing.
Yeah. You know what? Can you still do the? Well, that's true. Yeah.
Who would I be?
Wonder Woman.
There you go.
Yeah, you're all good. See, gotcha.
Make that happen.
Or Supergirl, one or the other, or Superwoman.
Wonder Supergirl.
Wonder Supergirl.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know. I can always do like the Heisenberg thing. I can, get the little
Oh, I like it.
the
With the
hat.
mask.
And, I got the
You think you're Walt?
I could be Walt.
Yeah, he could be
No.
Walt.
What did you say his name was?
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
That's his last name.
No, I know. It felt
No.
weird.
It did, oh,
No.
You felt him saying it?
It feels weird.
But anyway, so if you want to do cosplay,
Yeah, we're going back to that because apparently we don't know where we're going here.
That one didn't work out. They kind of derailed that train.
Yeah.
The bus one took a left.
Oh, actually, there's also another cool. I don't even know if you know about this, and I'm not going to talk about it because I can't talk too much about it. But there's a cool thing coming beachside as well, another little brewery type tour
nice.
thing. I'll tell you about it when we're done with this because I don't think I'm supposed to announce it yet.
All right, so good.
But if you're on here, you know who you are and you know what's going on.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're on there. You know who you are.
It's going to be pretty cool, actually.
If they can
Actually,
pull
I'm
that
really
off,
excited
I think
about
it'll be great.
I think it'll be very
Nice,
excited.
good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Good.
All right.
Sorry, that was.
Does anybody have any
completely-
questions about the craft spirits, craft brew scene? This would be our guy to ask. But we can move on and start talking about this weekend, unless you have something you want to add.
No, I think we're pretty good. I think we have it pretty well under control. Oh, yeah, I do have something. 95.7 The Hog on Fridays. If you guys want to give a listen, I'm on there as Vinny the Beer Guy with Riggs and Guy. It's the brew review. We've actually had you guys on there twice.
Twice, yeah.
And you can also go to YouTube and look up Hog Brew Review, and you can laugh your butt off because as we're drinking and doing the whole thing throughout the whole hour, you get to see everything on there. So,
And it is something to see, let me tell you.
Oh, it is.
It's fun. So here's what most people don't understand. When we do these interviews, we're usually there for what, like 45 minutes, an hour maybe? But they cut it down for the show for like 10 minutes. So there's a lot there to watch. So it's actually kind of cool to go on and like YouTube and check us out afterwards because it's really pretty interesting to see what all goes on behind the scenes.
He's
there.
done it twice now, right?
I've done it
especially
twice,
when we
yeah.
have the rum on there, you
Yeah.
have to watch it with
It's fun,
Jeremy.
yeah. It's pretty fun when we do
It
the
gets
rum.
interesting from the start to the end.
It's true.
The very first episode we did was with Jeremy, and
Yeah.
I had my my
NPR voice.
NPR voice on,
Yeah.
and
It's very monotone, like very-
hello,
very quiet,
people,
yes.
we're here to learn about beer.
You've come a long way.
They've
Come-
come
yeah.
along, absolutely. Well, that
Look at
helped.
you. You're front and center at the camera
I
today.
didn't mean to. I'm just. Is that
yeah.
better? I didn't mean to.
No, you're you. You be you.
I got a tiny head. I just get it in there.
Is that
I
why
don't
you
think
have the
that's the
long
problem.
beard?
I have the long beard to make it look big. So yeah, absolutely. You should have to
I wonder
That's
if
what she
Santa
said.
has a tiny head.
I think
Oh.
he does. I think you're right. He was an elf,
He is an elf.
or he is an elf.
Is he?
All right, isn't Santa?
You
an
have
elf?
to stop.
I think he's an
Okay.
elf.
All right, I think
Somebody
Santa's
out
an
there
elf.
will know.
Which,
Somebody did ask though, what's the leading craft beer?
Ooh.
as in style or brewery? Style is IPA. That's the hottest selling in Florida right now. Is the IPA. And Florida and Texas are still the fastest growing craft states,
Really?
meaning that they are the bigger producing in volume wise. I think Florida's number 3 in volume or 4 in volume.
Does that just mean we're behind the rest of the country? Is
Pretty much. Well, to be honest with you, yes, because of the laws
Yeah.
they had.
We're catching up.
So we're catching up, and we're leaps and bounds. We're making it. So hopefully that IPA answered your question.
Old Carmen is here.
Old Carmen's here. Hi, Old Carmen.
Hey, old Carmen. I don't know.
You don't know
New
Old Carmen?
No. Okay. Is there a new Carmen, or is it
Well,
just?
our
Our
daughter.
daughter is Little Carmen.
Okay, that's awesome.
That's either Big Carmen or Old Carmen.
Oh, okay.
One of the two. Yeah.
Vinny Smallhead, really.
Yeah.
Kayla Westbury.
All right, Kayla. I know you know me. All right, listen. You know my head's tiny. All right, so let's just move on.
We had to have a hat specially made actually for Vinny.
Actually, you did. You did. But we won't get into
No.
it. So any other questions, guys? We got some cool stuff here. I can't read it, so I'll have to.
Let's talk about this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk a little about this weekend.
Yeah. So go ahead.
What do you want?
This is going to be a weekend, you guys. This is going to be one for the record books.
I feel like I'm sliding off the camera here.
I know. I'm trying to make my head not so big.
This vintage Carmen. That's
Vintage
funny.
Carmen, that's right.
This Saturday, September 22nd, is the Riverside Beer, Mead, and Spirits Festival. We've poured a lot of energy into making this thing happen.
Hold on 1 second. Brian, I see you on there. I haven't forgotten about you. I just want you to know that. Continue. Sorry. I haven't forgotten about you.
So I don't know if this came across last time or not, but we outside of this. Oh yeah, you said outside of right here. Sorry. We have a car wash, and in the car wash is where all the breweries are setting up to do their sampling. So people keep saying, "Is it indoor? Is it outdoor?" I'm like,
It's both.
it's in a car wash.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's indoor,
It's in
outdoor.
an outdoor car wash.
You know what? Working at the car wash. Yeah, car wash. Sorry.
We're good. So we've got 10 plus.
Now I think we got about 14 now. Yep.
Nice.
So
They're
we should
growing.
be good. Yeah, absolutely. So we should be all set. We're pretty excited. I reached out to everybody today. I have a bunch of answers in, and we're good. I want to thank Anne-Marie also for helping out with this
She's
whole
the best.
thing.
Huge
She's
help.
awesome. She only does like 30, 40 events a week, but she's doing a great job. So
Seriously.
we appreciate it. She's nuts, keeping everything going. But no, guys, seriously, great charity involved, great breweries, an okay distillery. We're looking. Now these guys are awesome. We're looking
Fair
forward
enough.
to it. And the cool part is you're going to meet a lot of the breweries that these guys are sending barrels to, so you can kind of talk to them and pick their brains on what they're doing.
Yeah, and see what kind of
beer.
beers they're putting in our barrels. Because actually, most of the breweries that have our barrels, actually, I think all of them are going to be here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they are.
So that'll be cool. You'll be able to see exactly what types of beer they're putting in our barrel, and we might get an idea of when they might get those back to us, and maybe we can get some of those released. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm excited too.
All the breweries that are going to be here are all Florida breweries. We're pretty excited. We're getting all the way down from Tampa Bay, Delray Beach, all the way up.
Yeah, so I don't
into
think this is
Jacksonville.
just a local thing where you could go to these breweries anytime you want, because it's not.
It's not.
Like you said, they're from all over.
They're from all over, and a lot of the reps are going to be here, so you can pick their brain and ask them questions. And some
Or
of the
just
guys-
drink there.
Quite a few of the owners are going to be here too.
Yeah, some of the guys, some of the owners will be here, and then we actually have some of the guys that are bringing some special stuff. I know Wops is bringing some special. I know Saltwater's bringing some special. So some of the guys are bringing some cool stuff. So make sure you come out here. And not only that, it's a great charity. It's all 100% charity. So that's the cool part about it, because these guys are awesome and using the facility, and these guys have a lot of part in the planning as well, which is awesome.
Let's be honest, I didn't.
All right, so
He barely, no.
she had a lot of
Very little.
what's going on. Jenny did a phenomenal job. So make sure you guys, this is going to be the first one in Holly Hill, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
inaugural.
Inaugural. Thank you. I don't know big words like that, so I appreciate it.
I'll
So we
spell
got
it for
the-
you later.
Thank you. So we got inaugural. So make sure you come out here, guys. It's going to be phenomenal.
We've got the 944 group interested. Come on.
In a tour.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Well, come on for a tour next
Yeah,
Saturday.
absolutely.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
Because we're going to do tours. We're going to still do tours and stuff here for that as well. So come on in.
The cost is $25.
Great question.
Get you through the door. We've got 2 food trucks. Don't forget, we've got the East Coast Baking Company and Southern State of Mind. They will both be out there, so you can buy food while you're here once you're in. But the $25 gets you pours from all the breweries. And the charity is Support Volusia.
Yep.
Out of DeLand.
Out of DeLand, which works with a bunch of different ones. I know Pride and DeLand Pride and a bunch of different other great
Drink Safe
charities.
Volusia.
Drink
Yeah.
Safe Volusia. Yep,
Yep.
absolutely. So it's we're looking forward to it. It's all about local. You know, these guys are talking about it, and not just Volusia Flagler, but Florida itself is growing in leaps and bounds in both breweries and distilleries. You guys would know more about the distilleries than I do on that side,
Yeah.
but breweries, I mean, they say we can support about 500 breweries. I think we have about 380 right now.
Wow.
And when I started 12 years ago, I think we had 10. So we're really growing leaps and bounds.
So the event on Saturday is from 1 to 5. So drink it up. You got
Come
4
in.
hours.
Yeah.
Also, we're having a snafu with the porta potty, so pee before you come.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll have something available.
Now we're going to have something, but the guys graciously, I think it's a cool thing what they're doing.
It is. It's a very cool thing.
What they're doing, the guys that they were going to get the porta potties from are sending them all up to the Carolinas, so people have places to evacuate themselves up there when they need.
When they get back from evacuating.
And from evacuating, yes, absolutely.
It's very kind of them. However, we're in a bit of a bind. If you know of anyone who has a porta potty,
See that or Home Depot buckets? We're not sure.
We can get those.
yeah, that wouldn't cost us
Probably
$350.
cheaper,
You buy that and an old toilet seat.
Toilet seat, throw it on top.
I think it'd work.
Maybe a shower
Pool
curtain.
noodle,
A pool noodle would work.
Oh,
It's even cheaper.
little
Or-
donut.
right on
Yeah.
the rim.
Oh, I like it. I think we got an idea. It may work.
Okay, we might do that.
Anything else you want to say about Saturday? Sorry, I feel like
come
my
on.
breath is kicking. Sorry, Vinny.
Kicking what? I don't smell anything.
I don't smell
Really?
it.
I'm like all up in your face.
That's all right. Well, you have to be. We're on this
We're
little
all-
tiny
we're
camera.
close here, man.
And my
We
head's so
want-
big, I'm
It
trying to
takes
knock
up
it out
most
of the
of
way.
the camera.
It
I thought your
does.
head
I'm
was
trying-
small.
Oh, I tried to say
Well,
it was
he-
small, but
listen.
it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
You saw all the people on there
Yeah,
say
they-
how huge my head was.
Yeah. And stop putting your hand up there. Your hand takes up the whole screen too. Like every time he puts his hand up there, like the entire screen.
There we go
Oh
with
my
the big
God.
hands.
It covers everything up. It's not good, Vinny.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, guys, and you can come out, and he's
Send
still,
help.
he's still, He still has some of the.
I've got a couple. Yeah, we've only got a couple cases of the beer barrel rum left. So, and actually, I don't know exactly how many
We just
cases.
picked up a new
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know how many we have, but it's not very many. So it might just be what we have on the wall here.
I think that's all you have. That's what we were talking about earlier, and that's the Tomoka collaboration. So make sure you come out, and the Tomoka guys will be out here, so you can talk to them about it. And you sent the barrel back to them, right?
Yeah, they've got another barrel. They're talking about doing a saison in it, I think.
Ooh,
Saison.
Saison.
What's
Saison?
saison?
Saison.
Saison is a farmhouse style beer, so it's going to have some pepper and pepper notes to it. It's going to have it's really nice. They used to give it to the farmers. It's called a seasonal too, but the farm hands would drink it. It's not high in alcohol. They would drink it and get them through the day. So, sorry.
Also, I want to say one more thing. If you don't buy your tickets beforehand, that's totally fine. You can buy them at the gate. If you want to feel it out that day, if you don't know if you can make it or not, and you want to wait till the last minute, don't not come because you didn't get your tickets in advance. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll sell tickets to you that day.
We will sell tickets to you that day. Go ahead and buy them.
I know a guy.
It's a girl. It's Anne Marie.
I know. I was trying to cover it, but I know a girl.
So please come on out 1 to 5 on Saturday, Riverside Beer, Mead, and Spirits Festival.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. You get to try those meads I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully you've gotten some kind of new knowledge about the spirits and craft industry right around Volusia County. Who knew that our little city had so much going on?
So much.
We got a lot of grammar police on today.
What
You notice that?
What are they grammaring me?
First annual, somebody said there's no such thing as a first annual.
That's why I said inaugural. I caught it.
Yeah.
Double negative.
Yeah, there's
I
a
lived
double
my life
negative.
through a double negative. My
I'm
famous
most-
last words are, I can't not.
Yeah, and I'm mostly negative, so,
That's not true.
you know? Doubly negative? I don't know.
Hi, Josh. It's my brother.
Oh.
All right. Anybody
Comes in
else
as
got
we're
anything?
leaving.
No, I think we're
No.
good.
No. All right. We love you guys. We will be around next Thursday. Same time. Maybe a different place. I don't know yet. Maybe a different time. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll start on time.
Oh, that'd be
probably
cool.
not.
Vinny, thank you. Thank you for
you,
everything
guys.
you do for
No,
us.
thank you for having us here.
Nope, and thank you for everything you're doing for the craft industry around Volusia County. Thank you for all the promotion and all the everything.
Well,
Everything.
thank these guys for buying it and keeping it going. So
It's true.
Remember, support local. It's always good.
Yes, thank you. All right, good?
I think we're good.
We'll see you guys next week or on Saturday. Come on out.
Bye now.